Welcome to Auto Hub, your ultimate pit stop for in-depth motorcycle reviews, technical deep dives, and passionate storytelling about the world's most iconic two-wheeled machines. Today, we're firing up a legend reborn, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a modern tribute to one of the most significant engines in Harley history, now reimagined for the 21st century with cutting-edge performance, advanced features, and unmistakable heritage styling. The Flathead was once a workhorse, a people's machine that became a cultural icon, and in 2025, Harley-Davidson has brought it back not just as a nod to nostalgia, but as a powerful, road-dominating cruiser that blends classic design with modern muscle. The legacy of the original Flathead engine, introduced in 1929, was an engineering breakthrough for Harley-Davidson, ushering in a new era of reliability and accessibility. It powered both civilian bikes and military machines during wartime, gaining a reputation for rugged simplicity and dependability. The name Flathead referred to the flat-topped cylinder heads that were integral to its design, the hallmark that became symbolic of old-school American motorcycling. In bringing back the Flathead for 2025, Harley has paid homage to that storied past while infusing the bike with modern performance, handling, and technology that riders of today expect. It's not a museum piece, it's a living, breathing machine built to conquer modern highways while carrying the soul of its ancestors. Design and aesthetic. From the first glance, the 2025 Flathead is a visual love letter to classic Harley styling. The bike features sweeping fenders, a broad teardrop fuel tank, and exposed metal finishes that speak to an era when motorcycles were as much mechanical art as transportation. Chrome and brushed steel accents highlight the contours of the frame, while the retro-inspired tank badges harken back to pre-war Harley insignia. The saddle is a solo deep dish leather seat, hand-stitched for authenticity and comfort, with an optional pillion available for two-up riding. Wide, swept-back handlebars provide that relaxed cruiser posture, and the wire-spoked wheels, 19 inches in front, 16 inches in the rear, enhance the vintage aesthetic. The paint options stay true to Harley's heritage, with deep colors like vintage olive drab, burgundy black pearl, and heritage blue, each finished with pinstriping applied by hand. LED lighting is subtly integrated into the classic headlamp housing and tail light to preserve the old-school look while delivering modern brightness and safety. Engine and performance. While the original Flathead was revered for its modest, dependable output, the 2025 version packs an entirely new beast under the tank. At its core is the all-new Milwaukee 8121 Flathead Edition, a liquid-cooled V-twin meticulously tuned to deliver 125 horsepower and 135 pound-foot of torque, offering the kind of grunt that would have been unimaginable in the Flathead's early days. That Flathead name now refers more to its design homage than mechanical layout, but Harley engineers have shaped the cylinder heads and cooling fins to mimic the appearance of the originals. Power is delivered through a 6-speed transmission, and final belt drive maintains Harley's traditional feel while keeping maintenance low. The bike uses a reinforced double-cradle steel frame for stability, and premium suspension components, a 49mm front fork and adjustable rear shocks, ensure confident handling whether you're navigating city streets or carving through sweeping mountain roads. Braking comes courtesy of dual front discs with radial-mounted calipers and a single rear disc, all equipped with ABS for dependable stopping power. Technology and features. Harley-Davidson may have dressed the 2025 Flathead in classic clothes, but under the skin it's every bit a modern motorcycle. At the center of the handlebars sits a discrete 5-inch TFT display that can be toggled between a vintage analog-style interface and a fully digital readout for navigation, trip data, and performance metrics. Riders benefit from Harley's Reflex Defensive Rider Systems (DRS), including cornering ABS, cornering traction control, and drag torque slip control for stability in any condition. Cruise control comes standard, as does keyless ignition with proximity sensing. The bike offers 3 selectable ride modes: Classic, Touring, and Sport, allowing you to adjust throttle mapping and traction settings on the fly. There's even a USB-C charging port subtly tucked beneath the bars, enabling riders to keep devices powered without disrupting the timeless aesthetic. Riding experience. The moment you throw a leg over the Flathead, you feel connected to decades of Harley history, but when you twist the throttle, you're catapulted into a world of modern performance. The riding position is relaxed yet commanding, with the wide bars and low seat height making the bike feel approachable despite its substantial presence. Around town, the Flathead moves with surprising agility for a heavyweight cruiser, aided by a low center of gravity and predictable power delivery. On the open road, it's in its element. The engine delivers a deep, rhythmic pulse that's intoxicating mile after mile, and the wind protection from the optional detachable windshield keeps long rides comfortable. The suspension soaks up imperfections in the pavement, and at highway speeds, the bike feels planted and unshakable, ready to devour hundreds of miles without complaint. The exhaust note is pure Harley. Deep, throaty, and rich, but tuned to meet modern emissions without losing the character that fans expect. Pricing. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead starts at $19,999, placing it squarely in the premium cruiser category but offering an unmatched combination of heritage and modern engineering. Optional packages include the Touring Kit, which adds saddlebags, a windshield, an upgraded suspension for $2,500, and the Performance Kit, which enhances torque delivery and adds a custom exhaust for $1,800. Fully loaded, a top-spec Flathead will set you back around $25,000, a price that reflects both its historical significance and contemporary capability. Final thoughts. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead is more than just a retro revival, it's proof that Harley-Davidson knows how to respect its past while embracing the future. It delivers everything riders love about classic cruisers: timeless design, deep torque, and a sense of mechanical connection, while seamlessly integrating the technology, safety, and performance demanded by today's motorcyclists. At AutoHub, we see the Flathead as a triumph of design and engineering, a motorcycle that honors a legendary name without trapping it in nostalgia. For riders seeking a machine that blends history with horsepower, character with capability, and style with substance, the 2025 Flathead is an unforgettable choice, ready to write its own chapter in Harley-Davidson's ever-evolving story. If you want, I can now craft the 2025 Harley-Davidson bad boy in this exact long-form, single-paragraph style so it matches perfectly with this one. Would you like me to go ahead?